Hi, I'm Simon, and we are here at Jamchester, the UK's biggest professional game jam, held in Manchester. And I have Jess here from Unreal. And hi, Jess. So Unreal are one of our, Unreal Epic, who make Epic Games, who make Unreal. Unreal's the Unreal Engine, the game technology. So they're one of the main sponsors for Jamchester. They've come along. They're also sponsoring an award. So tell us about the award you're sponsoring for Jamchester first.
So we are sponsoring the Totally Unreal Award. So this is going to go to the team that's using Unreal Engine. It's kind of based on 3 criteria. It's how fun the game is to play, the visuals, and then the interpretation of the theme. So based on that, they then, if they win, they get some really cool prizes. They can choose between either getting a HTC Vive each or a new NVIDIA GPU, plus a whole bunch of Unreal merch. So pretty good day.
So people are getting excited about this already, and we're looking at the games. And one of the games is just like they've thrown everything at it. They're using Unreal. They've got Oculus. They've got Leap Motion. So they've got
software with them as well, just in case. They brought everything with them.
Eye tracking software. So yeah. I mean, you'll see some stuff about that on the internet when we've done it. So just tell us about what your job is at Unreal and what's your job title and what do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Okay, so I'm the European Community Manager for Unreal Engine. So, like you said, day-to-day business. I basically help support, promote all of the developers across Europe using Unreal Engine. We're like a good first point of contact if they have any issues or they're releasing something. I want to know about it. I can help share it on social media, get some kind of footfall for them and things like that.
So do you deal with like when people get featured on the Unreal blog and stuff like that? That's your sort of job?
So we will reach out to people if they've done something really cool. We're like, hey, that's a really cool feature. How did you do that? Then we'll reach out to them, get them up on the blog. We'll retweet them on things like Twitter and Facebook, things like that. So
because we had Prospect Games from Manchester making a game called Unbox. So that's one of the teams that you featured, wasn't it?
Yeah, Andrew Benison and his team they do a fantastic job. It actually came out of a game jam. It was originally a game jam game from here, and off they took it. I think it's been over a year now that they've been in production, and they get fingers crossed. I think they're almost there. That's why they're not here, because I think they're in crunch right now. So good luck, guys. You're almost there. You can do it. So.
Well, we've got quite a few, so this is part of the point of doing Jamchester, is to celebrate how good we are at making. Well, the thing is, plenty of people do game jams and make little games, and they're all fun, but part of Jamchester is celebrating those people who then take that further. And we've got people here, we've got publishers here, we've got Unreal who can help and push it forward, and community manager, obviously, to push it forward on the blog. And it's about getting something out of Jamchester. I've seen games already that can be taken forward. I mean, have you seen stuff that you think would make the games that could actually that could be released next week? Or
yeah. Maybe not in the next week, but I think game jams are the best way to kind of come up with new IP. So I've seen one of the games from Sumo Digital. They did an internal game jam. They brought up some brand new IP, and their game Snake Pass, they showed at EGX Res. They had a massive great public reception to it, and they're going to take that forward. So I think, every game jam could become a really great game. Maybe it takes them more than a week of polish, depending on the scope of their project. I hear this team making an MMO, so maybe it'll take them a little bit more of a week to get it released. But I think you should. I think following through and getting that game out, you learn so much from that entire process. You kind of know it streamlines itself every time you make a game. So taking it forward, I always recommend, if you make a good game and you like what you've done, take it forward and just get it out there for the public. Absolutely.
So Unreal is famous for making big, flashy games. There's been a lot of big games. People know lots of big games. I won't even go through them. There's just too many. But people know there's a lot of big games made in Unreal. So what are you sort of doing at the moment to work with the smaller developers and the indie teams, because that's obviously something that you're really pushing hard by sponsoring things like Jamchester?
Well, that's kind of one of the things we're doing. We're coming to events like this, kind of encouraging people to use the engine. The other side is we have meetup groups. We've started UE4 meetup groups around the world so that developers can come together. Maybe they don't get the support or they've not got the large team sizes, they can chat with each other. Maybe somebody's got a graphics programmer and somebody else who's not a graphics programmer has to be the graphics programmer in the smaller team. They can chat and exchange ideas and things like that. And we're really trying to just bring the community together. We've got loads of online stuff. We've obviously got our forums, our answer hub. We've got Slack channels and stuff where people can come together and they can find maybe the answers or the advice that they need, or just generally chat and bounce ideas off each other. So I think that's why we're really pushing it, is we're trying to actually bring everyone together to try and help everyone as a whole.
And you were telling me earlier that there's a big button on the Unreal website. Is it learning?
It's on the launcher.
Yeah.
There's a big button that says Learn. So if you're new to Unreal Engine, please download the launcher and then click on Learn. There's quick start guides there for artists, for level designers, for programmers, intro to Unreal, the actual user interface and how you interact with the program. So all of the information is there that you need.
And don't be afraid to use the hashtag UE4 on Twitter. Which we've used a little bit for Jamchester for some of the Unreal games, and people will get back to you and talk about stuff because it's a great community that Jess is obviously very aware of. So thank you very much, Jess.
Thank you.
Nice to talk to you, and check out Unreal Engine. It's at Unreal Engine on Twitter.
At Unreal Engine on Twitter
And
or unrealengine.com.
thank you very much.
Thank you.